YouTube, we are back with another weekly deals and steals video. Every Wednesday we go through some of the online stores trying to save us both some money on Pokemon cards. We're waiting in line again, gang. It looks like the black and white ETBs for Pokemon Center are dropping right now. I don't know if I'll be lucky enough to get in there. And then real quick, we're going to start doing a little something different at the start of these videos. The comment section for these deals and steals has just been incredible. Very useful, very funny. Every week I'm going to find either a top comment that I find to just be hilarious or a top comment that was just very helpful with information or something. We're going to drop a couple of the top comments at the start of these videos as a little shout out to you guys. Appreciate you commenting and subscribing, but let's get right into the video. Want to quickly stop back into Jay's Poke Hub just to shout out his giveaway one more time, gang. We got 186 entries right now, 7 days left. Believe it's the first giveaway Jay's ever done. A whole box of Heatwave Arena right now if you just go over to Jay's Poke Hub. Believe all you have to do is sign up with your email, subscribe on the YouTube, visit on Instagram, refer some friends. Giveaway ends in about a week. No purchase necessary, gang. If you want to take a chance at winning a free Heatwave Arena box and support a new YouTube channel and a new shop, go show some love to Jay's Poke Hub. Alright, let's go back to the card Coliseum, which is open this week. Believe it was closed. See what's going on with the Pokemans. $9 sealed Shining Fates. $50 Dragonite Premier Brawl. Do I really need to talk about this anymore, gang? We know what it is. If you want to open up 9 packs of Pokemon Go, or you want to just open up 9 packs for $50, very solid. $6 Paradox Rift Sleeve Pack, not bad. You're definitely under market, I would think, on the sleeve pack itself. Probably close to market on the actual Paradox Rift Pack. I do like a sleeve pack, though, for sure. $6, not bad. Pack of Temporal Forces, $6.50. Alright, the packs seem okay. Nothing too crazy here. I don't think any of these we really need to jump at. Alright, let's check out the sealed Pokemon section of Josh's cards. Then I'm about to go check the Pokemon Center queue, see how we're doing. These check lane blisters, I don't really like any of them. I mean, I guess if you had to buy one, you'd buy Surging Sparks over Paldea Evolved. I still don't know what I'm missing here. 1 pack for $15. These cards right here ain't worth $10. I don't really know what I'm missing. Way too much money on the check lane blisters. Obsidian Flames check lane for $12. A couple decks here as well. And I think that is it. Couple League decks, Battle decks, Deluxe decks, and then I believe to be pretty ridiculously priced check lane blisters on every pack here. All right, going over to Rare Candy. What do you got?
Do I look like I got some candy? No. Why y'all have my eyes for then?
All right, sealed Pokemon section of Rare Candy. Let's go. Obsidian Flames at $93. Think the market's like $80, $83. $10 over market easily, and that's before shipping and fees and stuff. The Chilling Rain and I believe the Brilliant Stars might still be here somewhere for $80. 80's like right at market price. Journey Together ETBs, you want to be at like 64, maybe even 60 if you're lucky. We want to be nowhere over $70 anymore. Only 2 left of these Shrouded Fable Pokemon Center exclusive ETBs, gang. If you were going to pick one up, it would be this one. The only one left under $100 right now. Twilight Masquerade bundle at $40, probably like $5 more than you'd like to pay, but Twilight seems pretty stuck around that price right now. Prismatic Evolutions ETB here for $140. I've been seeing a lot of like $120 seems to be the most right now in a Prismatic ETB. I even found some 110s at LCS and stuff. Think this thing's about 110, 120. Don't think we really need to be paying anything more than that anymore. Destined Rivals booster box at $280. Gang, everybody seems to have already forgotten about Destined Rivals. Now we're on to black and white already. Surging Sparks bundle right here. I still don't like to be over $40. To be honest, I've seen a lot of people going over 40 now. Haven't seen many $40 Surging Sparks bundle recently. Not a lot of movement in Surging Sparks recently, at least positive movement. I believe the Pikachu is going down to like $300 now too. I'm not terribly sure. If you know in the comments, let me know, but I think the Pikachu's about $300 right now. Palafin at $22 is retail price. I'd have no problem with that. There's 2 Twilight packs and I believe a Stellar Crown pack in here as well. It's pretty solid. I just don't think you're going to be able to check out for $22 with shipping and stuff. It's probably going to be $30. In which case that 4 packs for $30 is pretty crazy. If you do see a Palafin for $22 all in, though, nothing wrong with you buying that. Whoa, Scarlet and Violet Base booster box under $200 or at $200. That's pretty solid. Right now, Scarlet and Violet Base booster box about $190 on TCG Player. I think that's going up a little bit. All right, checking the graph out. It does look like it's been going up a little bit. Most recent sale is actually $200. The market did say $190, but right now on the graph about $195. Rare Candy at $200, so you'll probably be $210 or $215. A little bit over market. I don't think you really need to do it, but it's not a horrible price. The Clara and Cyrus, it's not bad at $100. They're only $40 retail. So you're paying $10 over retail on each one. The promo card's probably making up for that. And then each one has 7 packs of Sword and Shield. Don't think it's horrible at $100. Alright, in-stock Pokemon at Smoke and Mirrors, and gang, I don't even want to scroll down yet. We finally see some English cards at Smoke and Mirrors. I'm excited. It's been a long time since we've seen some English. And Glory of Team Rocket. 235 Surging Sparks, very solid price. Limit 1 low stock. 235 is a very decent price. Everybody's at 250. Also, Smoke and Mirrors believe free shipping over 150. 215 Obsidian Flames, that's probably at market. This one doesn't say limit 1, but 215 I think is pretty much at market. Don't know if this price right here is terribly solid, but then again with the free shipping and stuff, probably one of the cheaper places to buy one. Paradox Rift 195. A lot of people have had Paradox Rift last week. Safari Zone had a bunch of it too. They might have been closer at about 180, 185. But then again, I don't know how shipping works over at Safari Zone. 195, very good price, under $200 for a Scarlet and Violet booster box. People are liking Paradox Rift still. 195 here, would be free shipping as well, I believe. 135 on Glory of Team Rocket, think that was here last week as well. Most people at 150, I don't think I've seen anybody beat Smoke and Mirrors. 135 still the best price on that one. 75 for Heat Wave Arena.
Fire! Oh, fire! Oh my goodness! What's the procedure?
I guess some of the upcoming news here has caused Heat Wave to drop. I would used to be $100, $110. Now, $77. Either Smoke and Mirrors is going nuts or this set is dropping a little bit. Oh my god, even the Lily and the Iono. Yo, shout out Smoke and Mirrors coming through massive this week. Iono and Lily, limit 1 per customer. I don't mind that at all. And only $5 over retail on both of them. You could pick up a Lily Tournament Collection, Iono Belly Bolt, a couple English booster boxes, Glory of Team Rocket booster box at the best price we've seen, Heatwave Arena at the best price we've seen. I think Smoke and Mirrors is it this week, man. They came through. 45 retails, $40 on each of these, so 45, got no problem with that, especially if you get up to that 150 or whatever the free shipping is. Very solid prices, and we keep scrolling. There's more English. Some Rapid Strike battle decks. I do like the Urshifu. They look very cool. And then the Zacian at $25. That's only $2 over retail, I believe. Maybe $2.50, $3. Very close to retail price on the Hot Box as well. Limit 1 here. So, gang, you could pick up a little bit of everything new right now. Limit 1 per person. You could get a little bit of everything for barely over retail price and a bunch of decks and stuff. Even the mini portfolio at $6. Believe that's retail price for a mini portfolio. I'm not going to do it, but $6 is perfectly fine there. Melmetal deck, only $7. Not bad. Then I assume some of the Japanese loose packs. And we don't like buying loose Japanese packs, but gang, Smoke and Mirrors is coming through in a massive way. One of the best weeks I think we've ever seen from them in 2025. Incredible week for Smoke and Mirrors. All right, going back to Forge and Fire. Very solid week last week. Let's see if they could keep it going. And look at that. Pre-order the tin at MSRP. Let's go. Everybody's been trying to get greasy with this thing, trying to charge $35, $40. $27 at the retail price, what you should pay for the Slashing Legends tin. And the first time I'm seeing this box, not gonna lie, I do kind of like it. Not the biggest fan of Ogerpon, but Mask of Ogerpon Premium Collection. Have never seen it before. It's looking pretty decent, and right now only $50 for the pre-order. Release date June 13th, and from the back of the box it is 12 packs, 1 jumbo card, 1 foil featuring Wellspring, 1 foil featuring Heartflame. That's at $5 a pack, gang. Looks like a bunch of Twilight for the mask. You'd be getting these promos kind of on the house. Right now, dude, Forge and Fire coming through. These two right here. Some solid pre-orders at MSRP. I like it. The EV pouch with a beer in it or something, that does look pretty cool. Better than putting some glizzies in at $8 for just the pouch, no packs. $60 on Destined Rivals, Hop at $27. Lily at $50. I think we'd want to go to Smoke and Mirrors if we're going to buy the Lily or the Hop. $270 on the SPC, not going to talk about that. $60 on the accessory pouch, definitely not bad. I see a lot of people at $65. Don't think I've seen anybody under $60, so not a bad price there. The Iono Belly Bolt at retail at $40. Very nice. Cheaper than Smoke and Mirrors, so if you want the Iono, you probably want to come to Forge and Fire. At retail price for the Iono Belly Bolt, pretty solid. Prismatic mini tins, way too much money. All the prismatic stuff out of whack for sure. Dude, other than Rare Candy, all these stores have been incredibly impressive this week. Looks like a bunch of people must have got some inventory. Destined Rivals, I don't really know what to tell you guys. If you want to go crazy, go for it. Forged and Fire's got them. 130 prismatic. I think I already said that. You want to be at like 120. It's under $200 for the Journey Together Enhanced Booster Box. It's happened, gang. Stores are getting restocks. Journey's under $200. Other than this Destined Rivals and the black and white upcoming, things seem to be changing for the better.
Magic's in the air. Magic's in the air.
Who knows what'll happen with Destined Rivals and the new set that they're coming out with, but Journey together under $200 for an enhanced booster box at $190. $240 on Surging Sparks, definitely not bad, but I think Smoke and Mirrors was $5 less than that. $210 on Twilight, not bad. $210's probably right at the market. That's $180 on a Temporal Forces? Yo. They also have these collection boxes here. We did talk about that last week. Believe they're at $50 a box. These were only $30 retail. We do know the promos have a pretty good value, especially in a 10. I think they're at least $100 in a 10. 5 packs of Shrouded Fables, definitely garbage on that end, but the promo's incredible if you do want to pay close to 2 times MSRP. They do have these boxes. Not a lot of places have them, gang. They are becoming very hard to find. Right now, $50 there. The 180 Temporal Forces, that's thumbnail. That's everything, dude. 180 on any booster box. The only 180 I've seen recently might have been Paradox Rift from Safari Zone. But other than that, and it's Temporal Forces, which I think unanimously slightly better than Paradox Rift. 180 Temporal Forces. The Twilight, I think, very close to market. Obsidian Flames, $10 to $15 under market. Journey Together, $60 ETB. What is happening? I'm going to need a hidden inhaler or something, gang. I'm running out of breath. Everything on Fortune Fire this week. Incredible. $5 sleeve Scarlet and Violet base packs. We don't have to be paying over MSRP for pretty much anything this week. Fortune Fire, Smoke and Mirrors coming through. Journey ETBs at $60. That's the first time I've seen it. Obsidian Flames easily $10 to $15 under market, I believe. Scarlet and Violet sleeve packs at MSRP. Make sure you go to Smoke and Mirrors. Make sure you go to Fortune Fire this week. All right, going back into Double Infinity Games. New site here. Somebody recommended in the comments. The Journey. I mean, we just saw it for $60. I still can't believe it. $120 on the Prismatic. Very, very solid. Like I said, $120 should be the kind of the most you want to pay for it. Most of the people we saw today, like $140, $130, so $120, pretty solid price. And look at that, a Destined Rival booster box for $250. I am not endorsing you buy Destined Rivals at $250, but I believe this is the best price we've seen for a pre-order of this booster box. Is that the Team Rockets Mewtwo $65 pre-release? There's no way. It's supposed to be $20, right?
Oh, crikey.
Here's the English Marnie and Steve pre-sale at $35. The Slashing Legends, there's a pre-sale. This is even cheaper than Fortune Fire right now, $25. If I'm not crazy, I think these tins are supposed to be $27 MSRP. This might be under MSRP on the tins. A lot of people were trying to get $35, $40. I don't know why you'd ever overpay for them. Right now, $25 would be the most I'd want to pay. It's more than likely going to have 2 Journey packs, a Surging Sparks pack, that may be a Twilight Stellar if we're lucky. But I'm sure they'll try to throw a worse set in the mix as well. Temporal Forces at $18. I mean, I think you're definitely better off buying the booster box if you had the 180, but $18 not too bad. I think the retail's $14 or $15 on this, so pretty much just paying $1 extra per pack. All right, going over to Game Nerdz, one of our favorite sites with the incredible 2-cent discount.
How about just $2.50?
The Scarlet and Violet base, we just saw a lot better prices. We saw them under $200. We saw sleeve packs for $5. Don't think we have to pay this one any mind. Stellar Crown sleeve pack at $7. Think that's right at market. But if you're looking for some Stellar Crown, it's not bad. The Battle Styles at $190 again. I mean, this week we found so many booster boxes. We even found Scarlet and Violet booster boxes for cheaper than the Battle Styles right now. Don't think you have to pick this up, but still think it's not a horrible Sword and Shield set if you did want something. The Morpeko at $55. It's all right. If you do need the Jumbo card, the 4-piece card, and the playmat, I would consider buying it. I believe it was only $40 retail. Should come with 5 Crown Zenith packs. Don't think you buy this just for the Crown Zenith packs at $55. But if you use the other stuff, if you like the other stuff, it might be worth it. There's the Surging Sparks at $40. Crazy enough, I don't think we've seen anybody with the Surging Sparks bundle at $40 or less. Of course, you get your discount of 2 cents. $60 on the Shrouded Fables. It's almost there, gang. I think I might have even seen one over $60 this week. Battle Academy for $10. Hey now, $50 Dragonite Premier Ball, $50 here too. Glad to see it's not like $52, $55 anymore. All right, I think I'm on the 3rd page real quick. These Pokemon Go tins, again, at $75, $25 per tin with 4 packs in each tin. Probably not the best way to open up Pokemon Go. Definitely be better off buying the Premier Ball, but if you wanted to keep something sealed or something, these are pretty cool tins right here. The 2-pack of the Temporal Forces tins, I believe, maybe Paradox, because it says Paradox here, but maybe Temporal Forces. Like $1 or $2 over MSRP, not horrible. Would be 10 packs total for $60 at $6 a pack, couple promo cards. These tins, if you really need Paldea Evolve, maybe you consider it. It's not a horrible price. I think this would all be about $28 a tin or something, so not very far off. Paldea Evolve tin should have at least 2 Paldea Evolve packs in here, and then probably some Scarlet and Violet base, and maybe Sword and Shield. If we knew for sure that it had 2 Paldea Evolved, and then Lost Origin and Silver Tempest would probably be worth picking up. The Ogerpon for 43, I don't think we have any reason to buy this thing anymore. I mean, I like that it's got Twilight and Surging Sparks and Stellar Crown, but I mean, for over retail price at $43, you're probably better off just picking up those sets separately. Like, you could get 6 packs of Surging Sparks, like a bundle from Game Nerdz for $40. Why pay the $3 extra? If you want some Ogerpon, if you want the sleeves, the card stand, the promo cards, then you go for it. But if you're looking just for the packs, there's probably better ways to do it. The Alolan Executor there. $17 for a loose Fusion Strike pack. Hey, $240 on a Destined Rivals pre-order. We were about to move on. Is that now officially the cheapest? We saw somebody today, I think at $250, which I thought was the cheapest. $240 right now if you want to pre-order Destined Rivals from Game Nerdz. $35 back to school collector chest here. A lunchbox with 6 packs in it and a 6-pack Armor Rouge. $35. The lunchbox $5 over retail, Armor Rouge $5 under. Iono here for $50. I still can't believe we found that for retail price today. I think that's gonna do it for Game Nerdz. Let's move on. All right, going over to Pokene. Where am I? Homepage. Let's homepage it. There's that Glory of Team or Rocket briefcase.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it.
Pokene did have one of the best prices on the Journey Together Enhanced Booster Box. Might have been the first website I seen under $200. Now we might have found one or two at about $190. Scarlet and Violet Check Lane for $6 at MSRP, I believe. Maybe MSRP is $550, but nothing wrong with a Scarlet and Violet Check Lane for $6. Heatwave over here down to about $90. Same price as Triple Beat. All right, going over the English section. Every time I click on this Pokemon tab, it looks like they're adding a new language. Did they always have the Indonesian? I don't know, but Pokene has every type of Pokemon card possible. English, Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Thai, Indonesian. I just know nothing about them but the English, really, and that's where we're going to right now. 110 ETB of Destined Rivals. I think market's like 115, 120 right now. 110 for a pre-order. Compared to the market, not bad. 110 for a pre-order of an ETB that's not even out yet, I consider pretty bad. But in terms of the market, if you really need it, 110 from Pokene, extremely solid. 35 on the bundles here. This I'm still not understanding. Unless this Yanma's worth $50 and a PSA 10. What is going on here?
Frig off, burp.
Here's Stellar Crown. Pokene still got it under $200, gang. Instead of buying those half boxes for 110 or whatever it was, instead of buying the possibly sketchy one from Walmart for, I believe, the same price, buy it from Pokene. And I think everything else here mostly out of stock. The Koraidon Miraidon tin's still here, only a couple dollars over retail. I've said this before, believe these came out with Scarlet and Violet Base. If that is true, that means you're probably getting a couple Scarlet and Violet Base packs. Then they would have to have gone back into Sword and Shield, I would imagine, to give you the other 3 or 4 packs. So if you're looking for some Scarlet and Violet Base and maybe a little sprinkle of Silver Tempest or Lost Origin, might not be the worst right here. $209 on the Obsidian. Believe that's one of the better prices we've seen. There might have been only other, I still don't remember. Forged in Fire, just so many deals this week. I can't even remember what exactly the prices were. 209 is definitely not bad. A lot of people were 215, 220. So 209 definitely a little bit under market. And I think that is it for Pokene. All right, stopping back in at Miniature Market, a site I like, but the last couple weeks been extremely beat. The EV pouch at 70 is disgusting. The Ogerpon Premium Collection, now this ad makes sense. I believe we saw it on Forged in Fire somewhere. We actually saw the new Ogerpon Premium Collection box that will be coming out with 10 packs for $50. Don't think you need to pay twice the amount for the 10 packs right there. Couple decks, binders. Mini Portfolio Greninja, not with the pack though. Looks like just the portfolio. And I think that is it. More League decks, Battle Academies. Moving on. All right, gang, going over to Safari Zone to close out the week. As is tradition, Safari Zone was on point last week, and unless all these ads are sold out, they are still here. Some incredible stuff. Get ready. I don't even think we could close out the video yet.
You are going to love it.
They are still all here. This one might be different here with the tins. Actually, okay, all the bundles are different, but the Paradox booster boxes are still here. And the sleeve packs of Scarlet and Violet Base here. Right now, 24 of them for $125. Doing rough math, think that's about $5 a pack. Somebody else was selling these $5 a pack, so after shipping and stuff, you'd probably have to decide if you buy 24 here or if you buy 24 from what I believe was Forged in Fire. But a very good price on the sleeve packs. I don't know what the EU format means on this exactly. Paradox Rift booster box, a case would be 6 boxes right now for like $1,000 right here. Prismatic Mini Tins display and the Paradox. The Mini Tins, I think you want to be at about 200 if you consider it like a solid okay deal. We'd like to be at 200. So that would be a Paradox booster box for $175 and a pretty good price on your Mini Tin display of $200. I think market on the Mini Tins like $205, $210. So you'd be a little bit under there. And a Paradox Rift, you'd be at a booster box for about $175. Right here, this EV thing, I'd say like $20 you're killing it, $25 you're doing okay. We'll just say $25, and then the Prismatic, I've been saying you want to be at like $120 worst case, so let's go worst case. And then that would put you around $170-ish. I should have brought a calculator out, gang. 170, something like that. Either way, what I'm trying to say is all of these Paradox Rift booster boxes, if you're looking for them, great price, and the $5 sleeve packs. All very solid. If we scroll down and we find it, I believe they just had the booster box as well for something like $180. But that's going to do it for another weekly Deals and Steals. Every Wednesday we go through some of the online stores trying to save us both some money on Pokemon cards. And then on the weekend we go through the major retail stores trying to do the same exact thing. You guys know we go live every Tuesday, Thursday, and now Friday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, giving away a bunch of Pokemon cards. It is a lot of fun. If you have not joined us for a live, try to catch us Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Here's the Paradox Rift booster box, $180 straight up, gang. Might be some shipping and stuff. I don't know, out the door, if you're getting around $200, might make more sense to buy another bundle or like buy one of the bundles up top or something. After tax and shipping, don't know where you'd be at, but right now, just $180 for a Paradox booster box. Incredible. But that's going to do it, gang. I will see you tomorrow at a live or this weekend for another Deals and Steals.